Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene, in South Haven, Mississippi, waiting for Skylar to get out of therapy. I dropped her off, and then I went to Joann Fabrics. I went there specifically to look at big twist yarn. I'm on a hunt for yarn, and I thought it would be really easy just to pick up a bunch of Red Heart yarn at Walmart, but my Walmart doesn't have, any stock. So I thought, that's okay, I'll just order online. But the price online, I think right now they're $3.78 per skein, and I can only get like white and green and maybe a couple of other colors at that price. Other than that, it's like sold from other vendors, and the prices are like $10 a skein. So I was really disappointed. And then I looked at Joann Fabrics, and I've never purchased yarn from there, and they have a brand called Big Twist, and it gets really good reviews for the softness of it, and it was on sale for something like, a little under $3 a skein. But then when I looked at the description, it says, machine wash, do not tumble dryer. You can't put it in the dryer, so they say. Dry, laying flat, and I was like, I don't want that. And my thing is that I would like to buy a whole bunch of colors, but I don't need, 40 skeins of yarn just so I can have variety. And I don't want to buy those little balls of yarn. It's not worth it for the money you spend. So I thought I'll buy a bunch of skeins, and I can make scrap balls of yarn and put some packs together of that and sell those to my exclusive shoppers, so they too could have variety but not spend a fortune on it. And I thought, nobody's going to want to buy this fucking yarn if it says do not tumble dry or machine dry. And even though there wouldn't be that on there, I obviously would be honest and say this is Big Twist yarn and here are the instructions. So 100% acrylic, and I said there's absolutely no reason why they have to put that there. If anything, they could say tumble dry on low. But the others that are 100% acrylic, including Red Heart, they don't say tumble dry on low. They just say machine wash and machine dry. So I looked on YouTube for the hell of it, and of course there were people who threw those Afghans in the dryer and that made with Big Twist, and that it was fine. It was fine. Some said, oh, it's because that yarn breaks down. I mean, people have their reasons why, and some say it will melt, but the thing is 100% acrylic is 100% acrylic, and it should not melt, and it certainly didn't melt in that woman's dryer, and she dried it for a long time. She really put it to the test. A whole Afghan that she made. I can't remember if she knew that about the instructions before or after, and there were people in the comments saying, I'm so glad I ran to YouTube to see if others were testing this, because I bought a bunch of these without realizing it says to not put it in the dryer. But what I hate about Joann Fabrics is there's too much involved in getting a good price. I hate that. You have to have an account, and then you get the 25% off, but then you can get more off if you do the pickup at the store. And then there's a different discount online. And it's like, I hate having to shop and work that hard to get a good price. Just give us the lower fucking price, okay? That's what I like about Walmart. Walmart is not big on sales. It's just, that's their price. Take it or leave it. And normally, Rocket, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're making too much noise. Come over here. Come over here. He just rolled around in that shit that he likes. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And it makes him very hyper. I like Walmart. Usually they have a good stock online. And, yeah. So I'm a little sad. But I might go through all the hoops to try to get the best price on the Big Twist yarn. I could take a chance and just buy all the colors I want and hope that some of my exclusive shoppers would still buy the scraps, knowing that it says do not machine dry, and I would just say absolutely machine dry, and or dry on low if you want. I'm going to have a lot of people saying, no, don't buy it, it's the worst yarn ever, but the reviews are very good, and for the price, and the softness, it's better than Red Heart. All right, mwah. Oh yeah, did you say hi to everybody? Okay, no, I don't need all kinds of kisses, all right, not on camera. He's a kissing dog. No matter what, I'll end up getting yarn. I have to, because I am going to be doing a crocheted block of the month. I want very much to do that. And so, will you please, will you cut it out, baby dog, huh? Baby dog, I love you. All right, so yeah, the stuff that grows here, and I didn't go out with the camera. It's cold and there's still a lot of leaves. It's anise. It is not creeping Charlie. It is not any kind of mint. It is not clover. That is so obvious to me that it's not. And it's not dog shit that he's rolling around in. It's not where an animal died before. It's not pee. it's just... If you look up anise, or specifically anise dog nip, something like that, it looks very much like creeping Charlie or whatever, but that seems to grow like, I mean, obviously it has roots, but then it's almost like vines, like, you know, on top of the ground. This isn't like that at all. Each leaf has a little stem in the ground. There's no, it'll spread. It's like ground cover, but it's not like spreading on on vines or whatever. And creeping Charlie looks like it's doing that above ground. So anise is some form of, you know, quote unquote dog nip. It like makes dogs wild, and it can stay making them wild because he rolls in it. He rolls all around, and he doesn't roll around other places. So I know there's something very special about those leaves, and he's agitated after he gets back in the car, and he wants to really lick his paws because he walked in that stuff, and it's just, the smell stays on him, I guess. So I don't need any more suggestions about that. I'm convinced it's anise, and I did find several articles about it, and it sounds like this is why he acts like this after he's done rolling around in that shit. So Mama gonna roll around in it too, huh? Mama roll around with you? If it was springtime, I would do something like that. I would not. I would like to, but I wouldn't. Not here. I could do it in private, maybe. Not outside of a therapist's office, because they'll be like, do you have an appointment? If not, you need one. Oh yeah, so I started my quilt block of the month and put that video up last night. I'm so excited. That first one was stressful, and it took me 2 days, well, 2 nights, to even get that up. You'll notice my shirt changed in that video. It was 2 different nights. And, you know, it was just a little bit of a struggle because I really didn't know what I was doing. So I said, I'll just take a step at a time and not worry about the people who don't like the way I do things. I just don't want to worry about that anymore. I just don't. Because it sucks the joy out of it for me. And I knew that if I just did one step, then that will help determine. Will you stop it? He's scratching all the back seat. He's just being crazy right now. I just you know, I just want to enjoy myself in this process, and I knew that once I had accomplished one thing, that it would lead to the next thing. Like, I had a hard time deciding out of the fabric that I have, like, what do I want to go with, and then I just like said, you know, just go scrappy. Go scrappy. And then I do like to put a little 2-inch square in there. Now, if you notice, when I was holding up the pattern that I designed on a grid, when I was holding that up before I started cutting, there's no 2-inch square in there, but I added that when I was getting ready to cut my fabric. I'm like, oh, I want a 2-inch square in here. So I was happy, and the next videos will not be as long because I won't have to do the whole intro again and explain how this is all going to work. So I was glad about that, and I think I will keep it as one video for making the block and the next video for hand stitching. I was very busy today. I haven't had a chance to do that. Rocket, come here. Come and sit on me. I should not have let you out on that stuff. But it's so fun to watch him just throw himself. He like dives with his head and just dives head first and then rolls all around. It's fun, huh? Mama lets you do wild and crazy things. Yes. What was I saying? What? Oh yeah, I'm very anxious to try the big stitch quilting, and I hope that I can do a little bit of that tonight. And I might do a little practice piece with different stitches and not do that all on camera, but just to show you guys what I've played with or whatever for the next video. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll have time to do all of that either. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do the hand quilting, but we will get it done for sure. I want to go full on with this series, and I'm very excited, and I don't want to start the crochet block until I'm done this one. So I'm hoping to get it done in the next couple of days. What time is it? Do I know? Do I know anything? Oh, I will tell you what I did for New Year's. Oh, my phone is in my purse, and it was dying, so I don't know what time it is. I ended up going to watch Derek play. Derek plays with Elevation Memphis now, and it's really what I wanted to do for New Year's Eve, because I get sad over things like that, and I just wanted to be someplace where I didn't know a bunch of people who wanted to ask me questions and, you know, things like that. I just wanted to be, like, kind of private. And he was playing at a place that I'd never been. He had never been to it either. Rocket, can you please come back here? Come over here. Come on. Okay, just, now he's on the floor. Get up here. You're just being very weird. Now you're stuck there. You don't know how to get out with the steering wheel. Okay, quiet. Grind City Brewing. I believe that's right. Grind City? I don't know, something like that. It was nice. It was $108.50 to go there for New Year's Eve. I would never pay that, and I didn't have to. The band was able to bring 2 guests, and they gave me one. I was one guest, and then one of the guitar player's wife was the other guest. I know her. She and the band are the only people I knew there, and it wasn't super packed. It was just a nice, low-key kind of night, which is what I needed. And I did get to dance a few times. We're just gonna have to put up with him because he just, yeah, I'm not letting him roll around in that stuff anymore. Rocket, come here, lay down. Come here, lay down. Come on, Rocket, come here. Lay down. I'm sorry, honey, that I gave you drugs. That's what I feel like. So it was nice, and it was like perfect for what I wanted. I didn't know anybody in that place, and the people were nice, and there were other people who danced, and it was mostly couples, but my friend and I did get up and dance a few times. It's the first time that I actually hang with her for that length of time, so we got to know each other a little better. I'm just letting him scratch. The bathroom was beautiful. It was like a lounge. I mean, I wanted to just, you know, hang out there. And, of course, I got to see Derek play, so that's always nice. And the music was good. The songs were good. And I got to be with Derek for New Year's Eve, and that was nice, too. And I was texting with Skylar, so we got to say Happy New Year to each other. She was at a friend's that night, so that was cool. And, yeah, I had a good New Year's Eve. And, you know, I really couldn't ask for better. It was exactly what I was, you know, wishing for. Just a nice kind of quiet place to go listen to good music. And I can't ask for better than being with my son, watching him play. And I, like I said, and I know the band very well now, and I enjoy talking to them. And so it was good. Christmas was again also low-key. Derek and I saw each other Christmas Eve. Skylar was with a friend until like 7 or 8, and I had told Derek, you know, I'm going to go home to my apartment up the street, and when she comes, you can let me know and I can come back, because they were going to probably open like a gift or two. But then I texted him and said, you know, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. It was like 7 something, and I was in bed. And I said, I'll see you in the morning. So I went over there in the morning. I did take pictures of the Christmas tree, but they're kind of a little bit dark. They're on my phone. When I'm editing, can I figure that out? Yes, I can figure it out. I will upload a couple of pictures of the Christmas tree so you can see the Christmas balls that I bought. And in that bag were 3 like figurines. I don't even remember. I don't know if I have a good picture of those, but they were like, I don't know if one is Santa or whatever. And they were nice, heavy figurines. So I was so glad about that purchase. I'm tickled when I am happy about, you know, spending under $3 and getting something that I really, really liked. Some were glittery, and Skylar dumped that bag on the couch at Derek's when we were getting ready to put the balls in the tree, and there was a lot of glitter. Derek's like, don't worry about it, and he cleaned it up. And so what I'm going to do is the glitter balls are going to go in a separate bag, and I'm going to Mod Podge them. I'm going to thin Mod Podge out a little bit with water and just put a coating of that on those glittery balls, and get my mind out of the gutter. And the glitter won't fall off next time. So I have that little task that I have created for myself. Good God, I thought I wasn't recording. Oh my God. My heart stops every time I think that I'm not recording. I should hang up now because I don't want too much to edit. And I feel like I already have a lot to edit. The other thing, I am going to be putting more stuff, more fabric, some cool scrappy kits. So, ooh, here she is. So you guys can get a big variety of prints at not a big price, okay? So I'll talk about that more.
Is that your gum?
That's my gum, yes. I was chewing gum and I took it out of my mouth and set it down right there between the seats of my car. So anyway, yeah, we'll talk about that the next time, but I'm going to try to start encouraging more exclusive shoppers to hop on board at either the $5 or the $10 level. And I'll start showing you guys what I have so it can be easier for you to decide if you want to join or not. So just let me have time to do some of that. Definitely, I want to do a Christmas block of the month series also. When I do that, I'll try to make some scrap packs for you guys so you can have a variety of Christmas prints, because I know not everybody has that, you know, a whole bunch of Christmas prints. So just hang on, okay? Good things are coming. I'm right back in fabric mode. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
You're gonna have Rocket on you? He's nuts. Oh my God. He's completely passed out now. He's completely passed out. Are you alive? Jeez, he didn't even come in when he rolled around in that stuff that makes him crazy. And he's just been nuts. And now he's like, okay, I'm tired. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.
Hi.
Well, I don't even know what I was saying now.